Hello and welcome to a Brit Reacts to Bollywood, and I am at my family's house for Christmas because it is that time of year. And I hope that those of you who practice Christmas have had a wonderful time and that you've been with your loved ones and you've been able to be calm and relax. It's really important this time of year to do that. I've really appreciated all of your thoughts, your feedback on the last video, Jadugar Sanya from the film Nagin. And your feedback has been so interesting on this one and positive. It's such an early film that people can appreciate the skill, being ahead of their time that these filmmakers were, and these performers and the set designers and everything. Actually, I don't think I've seen many Hollywood films with that kind of production value from that era. So I saw this beautiful photo online on Twitter, X, of Madhuri Dixit in Khalnayak from 1993. Look at these photos. Just stunning. Just stunning. Look at that era, her presence, her relationship with the camera. Just a stunning, stunning set of pictures here. And it's a very interesting looking film. I'd be very curious to watch it. Would you recommend Khalnayak? Somebody recommended this song from this film. I hadn't had a chance to properly look at it, and it's TUMHEN YAAD KARTE KARTE from AMRAPALI. And we had looked at a song or two from AMRAPALI before. It's a 1966 historical Hindi film directed by Lek Tandon, starring Sunil Dutt and Vijayanthimala as leads. So we're looking at Vijayanthimala from last week, her debut performance, to now one of her most celebrated performances. And it's just joyous to be able to look at some of her greatest work. Look at this poster. It really gives a sense of the era, gives a sense of her poise, her presence. It is a historical piece. The music was by Shankar Jaikishan. It's set around 500 BC in the Christian calendar, and it's in the Magadha Empire. Oh, that's interesting. She has been transformed by her encounter with Gautama Buddha, of whom she becomes a disciple and an arahant. Wow. Her story is mentioned in old Pali texts and Buddhist traditions. It was the Indian entry for Best Foreign Film Language Film at the 39th Academy Awards in Hollywood. So this is a both fantastic source text and also a monumental film at the time because of its international appeal. I want to look at this song. I haven't looked at it before, so I'm really intrigued. Let's see what we think about it. My gosh, look at that chemistry. Really nice shot. Stunning. So this is Lata Mangeshkar singing. Look at that set. She is beautiful. extraordinary sets. Look at the work that went into this. Yes. Look at this. Look at the framing, the staging. Unbelievably subtle, gentle, the staging. It's like an incredible theatre stage, and the way that the sheer resources that we used, the craftsmen, the materials, the glittering bed, the dimensions of it all, the way that it's framed, that it's put together, it's with a real artist's, craftsman's eye. There's something sublime about this, the way that it is presented to the audience, and obviously the cinematography is one aspect, and I love those shots where 1 minute she's looking this way and then she looks to the side and she's looking at the camera that way. The camera is like a sort of confidant with her that she's talking to, and we have this incredible moment where she looks direct into the camera, and it's so intense. I could feel it. Could you? Her presence with a camera in a film is evident. It's clearly something which has marked her out as one of the greats in Indian cinema. And it's interesting to look at her earlier performance in Nagin and look at this now. She's obviously matured. She is playing a different character, obviously, but you can really sense her comfort with the camera dominating the space, with being the center of attention in this film, and her general maturity as a character. This is a really interesting character and a really interesting film, and the fact that it's got such deep themes and contains the Buddha is a really interesting aspect, dimension to it. The sheer quality of the set and the costume marks it out as a real effort, an achievement on the part of those people who created this, the production studio. Lata Mangeshkar's voice alone is enchanting and beautiful and calming. It's an incredibly focused and calming song. I don't know how to describe it. It's a potent song, and it puts you into a state of almost meditative relaxation. I think that's really interesting. But my word, what an achievement, especially for 1966. I will do a review of the whole film. Can you imagine watching this at that time? You would have been absolutely stunned. In all of the rural places in India and around the world, just places that would have never seen that. This is incredible. And she has a quality that, I compared her to Madhuri Dixit in her first performance in Nagin, but she clearly has this kind of gravitas and presence that I think is very unique to her. And her physical beauty is matched by her sheer intuition and skill as a stage and screen performer. Whether she is dancing or whether she is, in this, doing very little physically, but she's giving you this incredible experience and an intense connection and conversation. I think these are the lyrics. I will be thinking of you all through the night. You stole the sleep from my eyes. My heart has settled in an unknown city. It looks for something lost in an alien path. Poor me, feel afraid in this lavish palace. You stole the sleep from my eyes. Pull me out of this pyre of separation. Invite me in your dreams if you cannot come here. Do not torment me. My love is inexperienced. You stole the sleep from my eyes. I believe those are the lyrics. And that, of course, can be romantic or it can be another form of sort of divine, spiritual experience. I think it's gorgeous and beautiful. What do you think? Let me know if I'm on the right path with this. I think I am. I think it's incredible that they could make something like this in the late 60s, mid 60s. Blows a lot of modern stuff out of the water. Let me know what you think. All right. I hope that you have a great new year. I will speak to you next year. To all of my friends in India and around the world, Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal Ji, Vanakkam, all the greetings to you and yours. Chin Chin, cheerio.